PME Jacob's sharing with everybody that he took down all the coffee pictures.
So weird. I wonder if it's a mistake.
I don't think so. I think it has something either to do with he likes to scrub his Instagram accounts and maybe he just wants only videos and reels on there. The one thing I will say about when you do a reel, and you told me this, is they get a lot of attention. Or they're, oh, hi, Patrick. Patrick, would you like to come on? We'd love to say hello.
Yeah, since y'all were on Friday. We love when y'all are on Jeff Lewis Live.
Let's see. I invited him. We'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, just the only thing I think of is they just don't like the way it looks anymore.
I don't know. I mean, since Instagram doesn't
I'm in my pajamas.
Nice.
You just got out of the shower like 4 minutes ago.
I'm like in my pajamas. Oh my God.
So what's up?
I love that. A rare night in for y'all. You and Cole are always out and about.
Yeah, we were. Let me see. We judged Miss Supermodel last night. We're kind of exhausted. We had clients all day today. We had Egypt. Chris, do you guys watch Growing Up Hip Hop?
No.
It's on We Television. We're doing a couple episodes with them. Paul's making the wedding gown for Egypt.
What's it called
again?
She's the daughter of Peppa from Salt and Peppa.
What's the show?
I saw the concert this summer, but Peppa was sick the night of my concert.
Oh, she was in our boutique this week. Her daughter was in the boutique today, and we're doing the gown with for her daughter. And
will you remind me, what's the show name again? Say it one more time.
Growing Up Hip Hop.
Growing Up
I've heard it for sure. It's been around.
Yeah. Okay. 7 years, 7 seasons.
Wow.
I have no idea.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
So what's Paul doing since he has this week off? Did he sleep in today?
Are you kidding? With clients all day. It's been nonstop. Nonstop.
How do y'all have the energy that y'all have? We chatted about this on Friday's Instagram Live. Y'all are so busy and always on the go.
We have to be. I mean, we've got 2 events tonight, but I canceled them. I told our publicist, no, I'm staying in.
Yeah, you guys are all over. Too much.
He's cooking downstairs right now. I'm upstairs with Snow White, and I'm gonna finish working on. I've got to finish some notes on season 4 episodes. So that's what I'm doing tonight. So I decided to stay in, finish it, so that I can get it out, get it done.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks for popping on.
What?
I said,
yes, absolutely. Yes.
Popping on.
Do you know when season 4 will debut?
I think in like 2 months, I believe. Right now, we're getting everything ready for season 3. We're submitting for Emmys, for daytime Emmys.
Wow.
I love that for y'all.
That's
congratulations.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, congratulations.
Exactly. Cool.
Well, I loved it. You can find it on Prime Video.
Yes, you can.
Was it 8 episodes? I watched it like one day or 2 days.
Season 1 is 13 episodes. Season 2 is 8 episodes, and season 3 is 8 episodes.
8, okay.
So that's really fun. Really cool.
Awesome.
Oh, someone wants to know, are you going to Adrian's for Thanksgiving?
Hello, yes.
I know.
We'll probably see her. We do every year.
That's so fun.
It'll be nice. All right.
Well, give Snow White a squeeze for us.
I will. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Patrick.
How do I get off this thing? Let me see.
I don't know.
She figured the arrow at the above.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yes,
hold on,
you.
Patrick. Bye, honey.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've had to figure that out. That was
Somebody
so fun. I love
join.
that he's in his pajamas. I literally just got out of the shower.
So Hugo Shan wants to join. I don't know who Hugo is. Should we bring him on? See what happens?
Sure. It's a wild Monday, sure.
Hugo, I hope
By the way, we should say welcome back to Jeff Lewis Obsessed, where we recap Jeff Lewis Live every weeknight. I'm Sarah in Texas.
Kelly in California.
Yes. And sometimes we get chumps that request to join us. It's always a surprise, so it's always fun. And we don't know who this is requesting to join.
He won't let him join. I don't know why I keep saying like unavailable when I push it.
Are Jeff and Stu on pause? No, Jeff very clearly said today, oh, it's 11:30 Texas time. We're not on pause. So, and if you are a subscriber to Chef Stu's Instagram for $4.99 a month, he's made it very clear where Stu will be on Thanksgiving. So.
Yes.
Say that.
Yeah, I believe that everything's fine and awesome and all is well.
Yes.
It's
Lea Black and her turtle today. And dude, if you looked at her Instagram, she posted a picture. It
oh, she did?
In her defense, it does look pretty real, and she said it actually moves. So I sort of believe why she wanted to feed it.
That's so funny. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to go and look and see, because when she was telling that story, I was like, do you have to feed a turtle in a pond? I don't feel like you would have to feed a turtle in a pond. I feel like the whole bio atmosphere is there in the pond. But then, when she finally, she's like, it was plastic. And I was like, oh my God.
I'm trying to think, because I got a couple of DMs, because I made, of course, some stories about Lea today and a couple about her turtle. We actually, our family got stuck with 3 little miniature turtles from a science teacher one time.
Okay.
And, like she was ready to be done having them, and she knew that my daughter was very responsible. So she offered her the turtles. And of course, my daughter was like begging me. So we had turtles for a couple of years, probably
aquarium?
3 years.
In an aquarium?
In an aquarium. And it was 3. It was, what's the Michelangelo? What's those 3? The turtles?
Leonardo, Michelangelo, and
they were
Raphael?
Those names.
Raphael?
Yes. They were those names. And, I think we bought turtle food, but that's because it wasn't an aquarium.
Yeah.
It's different. There was nothing else for them to feed off of, so that kind of makes sense.
Right. But when you have a pond and fish and all that, there's a whole... Anyway, I was laughing. Yeah. I was like, plastic turtles, of course.
Well, today was just Lea Black in the mysterious visit to Dallas. If anyone has an idea why he goes to Dallas for these super quick trips with Lea Black and always goes to the Roundup, put it in comments. But Kelly, what do you have?
I said, well, first of all, I was like, why don't we hear Alyssa and Jameson? And I thought, because they're not in LA. Maybe they give them the day off because Amy wasn't there either. But anyway, No.
Amy was on today.
Oh, I thought you said it was a replay.
No. I was talking about you were listening to John Hill's replay in Andy's.
Oh, shit. I didn't listen. Oh, damn it. Okay. So
no, she was live because she had Christian Snow Gray on.
Oh, he is so funny. Damn, I'll listen on the replay.
And it was definitely current because they were talking about current events.
But what I thought is, I said, you know what? I bet that Lea and Jeff have a twink factory out in Dallas somewhere where they're spinning
perfect location, Dallas, Texas,
to turn them into assistants for people. I can't think of anything else. It's something to do with business. He can only go on Sunday and Monday. He can never go at any other time.
Always a Monday. You're right.
Always a Monday. I didn't, Lisa.
I hear you call into Amy on Friday.
Did you do it?
I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was you, Lisa.
No. But I think people were calling to talk about how they sleep. Was that Friday's episode?
Yes. And the Friday before that was about people's cats and dogs. And I almost called in about my dog.
Oh,
but I wasn't live. I often can't listen to Reality Check. Today is different because my kids are off for Thanksgiving week, so my schedule's all wonky. That's why I'm showered, ready for bed.
Yeah.
I never do that this early. But the time that Amy Phillips Reality Check is on for me in Texas is just a busy time with my kids, so I almost always start her like 20 minutes after she's ended. So I rarely get her live.
Keith Raniere here. Okay, yeah. Everybody has their own little sleeping routine. I've got a whole production.
I am so easy with sleep, and I'm so glad.
I know you are.
Okay, what did we think about Kian's first time to fly first class? And he's like, I don't know if I can go back.
Well, that's the shitty part about first class is like once you
getting sucked in with Jeff Lewis.
Yes. So did he get a pod or did he just get a seat that laid down all the way? Because
not only did he get a pod, he got one that worked. It sounds like, was it Jeff and Shane's were like the only 2 that didn't work in the whole 777, whatever that airplane is? Doug can tell us all about a 777.
I guess I was like surprised because from LA to Dallas, it's not that long of a flight. So for them to offer pods, I thought they only did that when it was sleeping like an inner or like a long flight. So I was like, oh, okay, well, you know what? Kian deserves a little bit of love and a little bit of specialness. And Shane and Jeff.
Anyone that works for Jeff Lewis for more than a month.
Right.
How long has he been with him, would you say? About 3-ish, 4-ish months? I have no idea.
Well, no, I think it's longer than that because we saw Kian when we went to, in the summertime when we went to Sirius.
With Lea Black. When Lea Black was there.
So how long was that?
That was
July?
July.
August, September, October, November. 4 months. 4 months, we'll say.
And he was pretty new around then. So
yeah, because before Kian, he had Diane, a woman working for him, just videoing it like that, and then he finally hired.
Oh my God, Kian's videos. I mean, poor Diane, God bless her, but Kian's videos have put Jeff on the map for video clips. I mean, amaze balls.
Yes, he goes above and beyond. He's amazing.
Yeah, really, really good. But we have no idea. How did you notice? You just happened to go to Jeff's page? So you called me, and I was out running an errand, and I'm like, oh, no, his coffee pics aren't deleted. You must have pushed this wrong button, because I did the same thing.
Yes, I've done it before. Yeah.
And then I go on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, it's literally wiped clean, except for Chef Stew pictures and a couple of other personal ones like him and Carney.
Yes. Well, I'm sort of a narcissist, so I wanted to see if anybody liked my comment from earlier today. And then I went to go find it, and I could not find any. I was like, wait a minute. He got rid of all the coffee pics. I still don't understand. That's just like, give me some warning.
I can't understand if it's a mistake. Yeah, I don't know.
But you know what? I'll say this. I have all the coffee pics on my page. They're all on my posts. Not anymore. I mean, from today forward. But then also a lot of the Facebook groups use that coffee pic. So are they just going to...
Exactly. I used to use it for the front cover of our Instagram Live.
So I don't know if they're just going to grab a reel now and do that instead.
If he doesn't address it tomorrow, then one of us will DM him and see if he answers. What did someone just say?
I don't know, but Jeff needs to start telling his guests when they ask about him and Stu that, yes, he is still with Stu and he loves him. So instead of commenting, well, it depends on the day. Oh, I thought that was Jeff that said that, not Leah.
Yeah, she said Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, well.
She said Jeff. 1:30 a.m. They were out late. Do you think if Stu, so we know they've said that they have this thing about going to gay bars, and they've agreed months ago not to go to gay bars without each other. Clearly Jeff doesn't follow the rules.
No, he does not. We all know that if Stu did that, he would be on pause. And especially, I'm so surprised that Jeff stayed out so late. The only thing that I could think of is that he thought, well, it's an hour time difference. I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. 2-hour time difference. I get to sleep in tomorrow, and so I can stay out late. But I am shocked. Let me just say this.
I don't think Jeff ever sleeps in no matter what. Maybe the time change gets to him, but I just think he's an early bird no matter what. Whether he has Monroe, whether he has plans, whether he has work or not, I just think he's one of those people that wake up early. People are definitely not one of those people.
People are asking about the coffee pic. They don't understand. So when you go to Jeff Lewis's Instagram page, post, whatever, his grid, you'll see reels, but you'll also see the coffee pic of the day of the guests that we're going to be on. So for some reason, he's removed all those coffee pictures, and now all you see are reels. So that's what we're talking about.
And really with Instagram, since there's no groups on Instagram, I mean, there's us. We have an outlet for you to chat Jeff Lewis, but there's no real way to chat Jeff Lewis or to chat anything on Instagram. And it makes it hard because when somebody wants to reply to one comment, it kind of goes underneath that and you kind of don't see things.
Yeah.
But then there's pros and cons to Facebook because Facebook, So that's what's upsetting about it is we won't know. We've gotten used to seeing the picture. First of all, it tells us what they're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of starts the day. It's like, hey, this is who's on, or, I've been to the roundup. It's very fun, and you stay until closing. Oh, my God, it sounds so much fun. It does.
I would love to go. I want a video of Shane's Nicki Minaj Super Freak performance.
I'm sort of surprised, and you and I have chatted about this. We have gotten
some
just
stuff.
one. We don't get much videos or pictures on the down low of Jeff and them. But we would love to see it. I don't know if we would share it. We probably would, especially if they took a picture with a fan and y'all sent it to us. We would share it because if they took a picture, we would know that they knowingly took a picture with somebody and they would post it on social media. We would never want anything bad about them, like
right. No.
Getting arrested or I don't know, whatever people get. Do you think they removed them because too many guests couldn't handle the comments? That is one idea, Penny, for sure.
Yes, because people, but even with the reel.
It's Jeff Lewis, though.
Well, not only that, even with the reel, but that's the thing is, like, even if you only do a reel, you're not really promoting the guests. Because sometimes it's not even about the guest. I don't know. Something weird's going on.
And it can't be an accident because we know how long that would take to go and delete each one. There's no simple way to just delete photos. And he didn't delete all photos, by the way.
And something happened today, definitely, because there was a coffee picture this morning.
Right.
And so just something, I don't know what happened in the last couple hours, but they were just like, okay, no more. Weird.
Yeah. I'm curious if there's some sort of new thing coming with Instagram where there's a way to kind of put those pictures in a file and he's separating the file. Not him, but we know it's probably Kian. By the way, people ask us this all the time, and Jeff has made it very clear on air. He is the one who replies to DMs. So even though he doesn't reply to all of them, if he is ever, like, he replies to ours because we must be in his primary because that's the way you see them straight away. But people tell me all the time, I DM him all the time and it never says read. Well, that means he doesn't see it. It's probably in his, what's it called?
Our not requested, or I don't know what it says.
Request folder.
Yeah.
So it is definitely him that is reading his own DMs and replying to them. So even though he's not super tech savvy, he does read his own DMs. So people may never get. But when it comes to actually posting, commenting, all that thing, he is very scarce on social media.
No, it has to be Kian or Shane that really helps him with the post and things like that. But it's a bummer that it's gone or whatever they're doing. Hopefully we'll get an answer.
Yeah, exactly. What was I going to say? Oh, this Allie. I would love to hear from her, the fan from New York that wants Jeff's phone number. And then Shane felt like he had a connection with this hobby friend of hers, and she was like cock blocking him.
I just feel like that whole thing was awkward.
I would love to hear from Allie if you're out there. Does anyone know Allie?
I just think it was awkward because you're like a fan of Jeff Lewis, and then you meet him out, and you're going to possibly hang out or whatever, and then you F it up, and he drags you on the radio. I was like, oh, man.
Oh, my God. To be dragged by Jeff Lewis. Wouldn't you just die?
I would die. I would drag him back. No, but yeah, I thought the whole thing was as... I don't understand, like, if Jeff said to me, like, if I was in that situation, yeah, give your name to Shane, I would have been like, okay, yeah. I wouldn't have been like, well, don't I get... maybe it was alcohol, the ballsiness.
I don't know. We definitely... won't mention any names. We definitely know some fans that DM us some very ballsy things that they want to do or that they have done to Jeff. So, or they'll think I'm going to ask of him. And I'm like, you go ahead and DM him that. But I'm very nice. Like, that's not my MO. That's not how I ride.
Right. No, not at all.
Yeah. But I can't imagine saying to Jeff, yeah, I want your phone number too. Like, I'm not just giving you my number to Shane.
I know, that was weird. It must have been alcohol. I don't know.
Yeah.
What did you think about the Jeffrey Dahmer guy that kept buying him drinks? Weird.
And then 12 Jello shots. If by then it sounds like Kian was almost gone, right? Kian had already gone back to the hotel.
I think he had already left. Yeah.
So it's just Shane and Jeff, and the guy sends 12 Jello shots over?
Well, I thought that too, but I think what happened is it was Shane, Jeff, Dahmer, and possibly Dahmer's girlfriend. So the intent was that he bought 12 shots for 3 each for them, which is still a lot.
But in my brain, I had it that Jeff and Shane were here, and Dahmer was down so they weren't even together. So why did you send all 12 shots?
I think it was like so that they could join them. If I sent somebody too much alcohol, then they might be like, no, come join us. Come take some of them, because it was such an odd amount to send. But when I was listening to Jeff, like, explain it, he was like, yeah, you got to get your tongue and you got to roll it around the sides and let it drop down your throat. And I was like...
And he was like, you got to have a really long tongue.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you're speaking my language. What?
Okay, Lea acted like she'd never heard of how you eat a Jello shot, though. Is it because the sugar gets stuck to the side of the plastic container? Oh.
I saw some people commenting on Facebook, and they're like, she asks so many follow-up questions. She does, like the whole cock blocking thing, when she was like, wait a minute. What does that mean? I'm like, it's obvious. It's 2 cocks fighting over something.
Yeah.
Shame.
And how does she have so many gay friends in her life and she doesn't know the term cock block? And cock block can be used for anybody, a male and a female, female. I mean, that's a common term, right?
Yes. Jeff would flip out if Stu told Dick, oh, girl.
Girl, we know it.
And then what did Shane say at one point? He goes, there was that one really hot guy, and I thought he wanted me, but he actually wanted you, my dad. And I was like, okay.
I think, like anyone, Jeff loves to be wanted. I mean, who doesn't?
Attention.
And so we know he got attention from this Australian guy, Chris, or whatever his name ended up being at the other bar, the hotel bar last week. So I think Jeff, I don't think he and Stu are settled in the relationship, but they clearly had their roller coaster moments, a lot of them.
I'm sure there's more to come.
I think he wants to feel wanted. Yeah?
No, absolutely. But I think that ends up becoming a problem. If you are constantly looking to be wanted and you're in a relationship, I think it works against you. You have to just kind of, I
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If he's got Chef Stu wanting him, what more would you want? My God. I mean,
I don't know.
Straight women get all tingly inside, much less a gay man, his boyfriend.
I know.
Oh my goodness. I would die to hear Shane do karaoke. He loves performing. I would die to see that. I'm sort of wondering, a fan emailed or DM'd me last night asking if I was going to
the roundup.
To the roundup. And how do I say? No, I was never going to the roundup. I pretty much had a very, very, very good idea that they were going. But the fact, first of all, I was never going. I had plans last night and I'm 4 hours away. But when he doesn't say something on air where he's going to be, then I feel like he doesn't necessarily want it to be a public event. The last time he made it very, very public in the roundup was May. And he must have said it 15 times. Like, we're going to the roundup, we're going to the roundup, we're going to the roundup. So, and then they kind of went back and forth on whether they wanted that public or not. So I think Jeff is very spontaneous like me. He's often said, oh, I'll be here. And then he ends up not, or he said, I'll be at this show, or I'll be, you know what I mean? Like he said, he was going to do the Thanksgiving pre-record. And then he just goes over it for this week. And he's like, Thursday's a holiday, we're off.
Before I forget, what do you think about the possibility of a Chump New Year's?
I think it would be super fun. I think it would have to be something. I think the Chumps are all so rich and used to so much fun that it would have to be something more than just a house party. I almost feel like it would need to be somewhere. What do you feel like? Like it wouldn't just be a normal party hanging out like I do for New Year's with our friends.
I think if it was at Leah's house, definitely something a little bit more fun and exciting, like maybe some fire breathers or just...
Oh, Georgie.
Georgie.
She eats fire.
Yeah, because if they're talking about at Leah's house, like I think it would be fun. I love Christmas parties, but Christmas parties are tricky because you're always competing and trying to go to too many things. And so to take all that pressure off, and then he could just have like New Year's Eve strippers and they wouldn't have to be Santa strippers. I just think the whole thing sounds like a better idea.
I'm sure hope he's cuter than the Santa Claus last year at their Christmas party, the Chumpmas. I thought that guy was so gross.
I was
like nothing about him I wanted humping all over me.
No, I feel like he'd be sweating on me. I don't think there was anything attractive, but I thought he was an okay dancer and had some moves. So,
I think I'm like Jeff, and I look at looks first, and then dance moves second. So I'm not really sure.
See, I look at dance moves first, and then I look at looks. I once went out with a guy.
I see some new names. So if you've just joined us, if you have a question, put it in comments. We love comments. That's what we're here for, is to all chat Jeff Lewis. And if you have a question that you just want Kelly to read, then just hit the question button at the bottom, and then she can just read it if you want it to be like private.
I was going to say, hi, Kim, that I love the Monroe's Happy Thanksgiving picture. You know as well as I do as a teacher that students spell phonetically. So the fact that she had the F in the 4 was supposed to be an A, family, and then them, TM. Yeah, because kids don't know TH sound yet. They don't know the vowel sound. So I would have been able to read that and know what she was thinking.
I love that meme that says, if you can read this, you're either a teacher, or if you can, it's something like, if you can teach this, you're a mom. If you can read this, you're a teacher. And I'm like, absolutely true, right? Teachers can definitely make out all those little kid type things. What did you think about the DM from Mike? First of all, we were kind of talking about DM and Jeff earlier. He's read a couple of my DMs on air before. Note to self, y'all. He likes funny with a little bit rude DM. And the one that he read about Mike today, about
loved it.
Megan's banana tits, and what about the shit pipe? I mean, literally.
When I first heard that, I even wrote in the comments, I've never heard shit pipe. I thought he was talking to her boobs. And then I was on my walk, and 5 minutes later, I was like, no, he's talking about analingus. He wants to lick her shit pipe, which is her butthole. I was like, where have I been?
But banana tits? I mean, that's definitely how you would describe the tits on Barbarian.
Oh, Lord. So funny. I thought that was such a funny DM. It was funny because I was listening to it in the kitchen again, and Tyler heard it, and she goes, oh, that's disgusting. And I was just cracking up. Hi, Dee.
That's why Jeff Lewis fans love other fans. We all get each other. We don't think it's disgusting at all. We think it's freaking hilarious.
You hear banana tits, you know that's Barbarian.
Absolutely. Like, you can't. I love it. Real quick about Lea Black. She does have a big special going on right now. Apparently there's 7 different products. I've got her moisturizer on now. Soon I will put her eye cream on before I go to bed. Pick 3 of any products. It can be one of the same. It can be mixture, $90 or more. And it's leablack.com/Jeff Lewis. And then the code is Jeff Lewis.
Wait, it's only
and then it'll be 55%. Huh?
It's only $90 for the bundle?
No.
Oh.
Each product needs to be of the $90 or more products. And then they're going to be 55% off for your total. Free shipping.
So if I got 90 times 3, 270 and 55% off, so I'd say like 130. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really
really good deal. Anyway, some people were having trouble because they were picking products that were less than the $90. So in other words, you can't pick like the sunscreen that's less than that. I have quite a bit of her products. She gave us a big goodie bag at the Amazon launch party in June. So I tried a bunch of her products in, and then she had a big sale, I think at 4th of July. I think everything was like 30% off, which is much less of a deal than this deal. Yeah. And I got her sunscreen. I got her exfoliant. I got a couple more products. Another face wash. I really like the face wash. And the moisturizer. I really like the moisturizer.
I would like to try that mask. The one that Doug used that like really sucks your face in.
Is it hers? Is it Lea Black's?
Yeah, because I remember he took a picture of it and they were making fun of him and saying he got frosted.
Okay, what did you think of Lea Black trying to text and then call Lisa Rinna? Can you believe this guy Terrell gets Lisa Rinna's old cell phone number? I bet he is getting some great texts.
I know. How exactly? How do you get Lisa Rinna's old text number?
Right. Well, you know, she changed her number because that whole drama with that guy.
I know, but like, what are the chances?
Right.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that she talked him through like some things like, no, you've got a great life. You're a truck driver. You've got a job. She is really.
Yeah, she is.
She's very practical in how she helps people. And that's what I really like about her. She's not just like throwing money at some charity. No. She actually goes out herself and like passes out protein bars. She's very methodical in what she does. Like buying this house and then she's going to rent it back in a while when this lady with 9 kids gets on her feet. Like, wow.
I was like, I wonder if it's really her 9 kids or, if she had to get custody of maybe some other of her family's kids. Because I was like,
yeah, that could have been.
And 6 of them are boys.
Oh, who said that?
No, he said that she said that 3 boys are going to be in one room, 3 boys are going to be in another room, and then mom has her own room. And I was like, what are the chances of 6 little boys? My God, all those penises. Ooh. Pee-pee everywhere.
I love the fact that she's a prison pen pal and puts money on their commissary accounts.
Yeah. She's very thoughtful.
But I feel like she really knows these people. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? Do you think they know hi, Fluffy? Do you think they know who Lea Black even is?
I don't know, but
they've got to realize who's writing to who. Would they have to write to her first?
No, I'm not sure. I don't know how she does it, but they would know who she is because he's a major He's a major defense attorney. So criminals would know who he was. I'm sorry, not criminals. Oh my
God, I never even put that
people that together. Are incarcerated, not prisoners. Sorry. But what I was going to say is solitary confinement. I don't think a lot of people in the public realize how horrible that is and how much it's used. It is inhumane. It's horrible.
Sounds terrible.
Unless you're a mom with 5 kids and you just want to get away for a while.
Oh, that sounds like a vacation. I'm kidding. I do wonder if Ken and Shane ended up sharing a bed, or do you think they were joking about that because his bed was uncomfortable?
Hell no. I know Ken was like, bitch, you better keep your ass over there. You're not coming in my bed.
Caller Annette, hilarious. Tell us about you meeting her and her daughter at BravoCon.
So yes, Annette came up and she was with this beautiful young girl. She looked like my daughter. Her name is Bella. And I was like, oh, how sweet because I'm talking to people in line before they're getting the book. And I said, oh, did you come with your mom? And she said, no. And Annette said, no, she bought me the ticket. She's here. She's supporting me. And I was like, oh my God. But she had so much energy. She was in love with Stu, in love with Amy. She's on fire. She came in hot, just like she did today on the phone.
Yes. And so I am going in a week from tonight. I'll be getting ready to fly out to New York for Margaret Joseph's live show in New York City. And then after that, a couple hours later, is Amy Phillips. So if you are going or live in the New York area, want to meet me and some others there, buy your ticket and send me a DM. So long story short, Annette and her daughter will be at Amy Phillips' show. So we're going to get together for a drink or dinner before or after. And I think she's going to show me some sights the next day, too. She's very nice. Very nice.
I can't believe her daughter again.
And a lot of energy.
Yes. And her daughter's showing up for her again. Like, we couldn't raise daughters that like Bravo, that would support their mothers.
Like, literally, I have 5 kids, and none of them understand Bravo. And she's like, oh, my God, that's all me and my daughter talk. And I'm like, so jealous.
Rub it in, lady.
Rub it in. Like, to be a fan of Jeff Lewis and Stu and Amy and Bravo, she raised her daughter right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Marge's format says online it's going to be like a Q&A. So I think it's going to be very intimate. And I know I've already confirmed with her that Marge Sr. will be there. The best of BravoCon last night was so cute. It was so good.
And I don't know if you noticed, but I made an appearance.
Absolutely, superstar. I saw the back of your head.
I made it.
You were so good. Can I get your autograph next time I see you?
A little later.
Oh, you got to think about it?
Oh, no. Just, I want to give it to you in person, of course.
You want to chat music and then we'll wrap things up?
Yeah, we had kind of a back past, I don't know what it's called. Stevie Nicks, Edge of 17, great song. So Nancy Sinatra sang the song, These Boots Were Made for Walking. Jeff picked a version by Velvet 99 that was a Christmas version or remix. I didn't hear
it was?
Yeah. But I didn't hear any Christmassy about it. So, yeah.
Okay.
These boots were made for walking.
Very awesome. Does anyone have any more comments?
Any more questions?
Comments?
Who's on tomorrow?
Fluffy, what?
Oh, what? Fluffer?
I think that's called PORN.
Oh. My head was on TV. We missed you, Fluffy.
Leave it to Fluffy. Well, thank you, Chumsets, for joining us.
Who's on tomorrow?
Oh, who's on?
Heather Zach? Is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Heather McDonald and Zach Noe Towers. Wednesday, Carney and Doug. Thursday, he's off. Reality Checked is going to pre-record, though. They're going to do the Val recap
HBO
on Thursday,
show.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then Friday is Tori Spelling and Megan, which I just saw Tori's latest Christmas card, and Dean is in it, and he was not in it last year.
No,
So
and there's
maybe
kind of a
she'll
weird...
give us some scoop.
There's a weird... oh, hi, sister. My sister's on. Hi, Corinne. What was the weird color theme? It was like crimson, black
sequins and gray and a little bit of burgundy.
And some white.
Dean looked good, though.
Yeah, he did. I'll give him that. He looked good.
Yeah. They all looked good. I think they've been maybe going through it, and maybe whether they're just being great co-parents or whatever, I think it's great that they're in the picture together. So I'm happy.
Well, yeah, and it's holiday season. You want to,
yes,
family stuff.
And yes. Now, do I want Gage, Monroe, and Jeff to do a holiday card?
They already did. And you can't see Gage because he's pale.
Oh, from
the picture.
Monroe.
That's the holiday card.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want them to do a holiday card. No. Weird.
No.
Weird.
Nope, and nope.
All right, friends.
See you tomorrow, 6 o'clock California time. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.